Welcome back to some more Doubledays baseball here on the Doubledays YouTube channel. Today, Doubledays taking on the Geneva Red Wings. I'm Braden York here to bring you this game today. Starting pitcher for the Doubledays, Jake Daniluk, making his first appearance of the season, and leading off for the Red Wings, center fielder Andrew McDermott. First pitch of the game misses for ball one. Next one misses low, ball two. 2-0 the count. Yesterday, as most of you know, the Doubledays on the road in Utica. And they were handed a 4-1 loss in Utica with only 3 hits and could only push 1 run across. As the 2-0 misses outside, 3-0 the count. The 3-0 in there for strike one. And with that foul tip, the count moves to full. Doubledays used 4 pitchers yesterday in Utica. Started with McOff. Then went to Little, then went to Braid, then went to Kokuba. Little went the furthest with 4 1/3. All the other pitchers went no more than 1 2/3 as the full count pitch misses for ball 4. And this game opens up with a walk. That brings up the catcher Shane Ducks for Geneva. And the defensive positioning for your Doubledays today. Connor Brala doing the catching for Jake Daniluk. Dylan McKenzie on first. Kobe Stenson at second. Cooper Erickson at short. Mike Cervantes at third. As the first pitch misses for ball 1. Outfield left to right. Dominic Gushia, Ryan Cesarini, and Blake Murray. That one in there for strike one. 1-1 the count. One and one catches the inside corner for strike 2. As Ducks finds himself in a 1-2 hole. A throw over to first. Just a nice little lob throw over there. Short tag, but safe is McDermott on first. And that's a fly ball off to the left side. Moving over is Cooper Erickson. And coming in is Dominic Gusha. He will call it and make the catch for the first out of this first inning. And that brings up tonight's extra hitter, Max Hitman. Hitman stands in, runner on first, 1 out. The first pitch he sees in there for strike 1. Next one misses outside, evens the count at 1-1. Daniluk, a tall figure on the mound, stands at 6'4". Little intimidation factor there for the hitters. It's the 1-1 fouled off the first base side. 1-2 the count. The 1-2 misses outside. Count evens itself back up at 2-2. McDermott on first, getting the signs from the Red Wings third base coach. A step off and another lob throw over. Safe at first. The 2-2 from Danny Luck. Swing and a line drive right at Kobe Stenson. Throw on to first in time for the double play as Max Hitman hits a line drive and Kobe Stenson doubles up Andrew McDermott, who couldn't get back to first in time, and that'll end the top of the first here at Falcon Park. We'll be right back for the bottom of the first after this. Welcome back here for the bottom of the first inning here at Falcon Park. Leading off for the Doubledays today, shortstop Cooper Erickson.
Leading off for the Doubledays, shortstop number 16, Cooper Erickson.
Starting pitcher for Geneva, Jack Eichelman. The first pitch to Erickson. In there for called strike one. Next one in there, strike two, as Erickson finds himself in an 0-2 hole. Eshelman, a 6'2 freshman from Hamilton College. The 0-2, swinging a grounder to first base, picked up by Mike Gorman, and he'll take it himself to the bag for the first out here in the bottom of the first inning. That brings up the center fielder, Ryan Cesarini. It's worth noting Erickson was 2 for 4 yesterday, responsible for 2 of 3 Doubledays hits in Utica. As the first pitch to Cesarini skied into left field. Moving over is Picciotti, and he will not get there in time as that one gets out of play. Owen won the count on Cesarini. Now it's fouled straight back, 0-2. defensively for the Red Wings today. Shane Duck's doing the catching for Jack Eichmann. Mike Gorman at first, Ray Ortiz at second, Charlie Furlong at short, Nick Wilson at third. And that one stays high for ball one. Outfield left to right, Luke Picciotti in left, Andrew McDermott and Eli Forpolini. The 1-2. Misses low. Count evens at 2-2.
So last year with Destroyers, we were kind of outrageous with music sometimes. One told us to turn it off.
The 2-2 misses low. Cesarini finds himself in a full count here.
Stuff we would do, like Roadrunner, like the 3 blind mics.
The full count pitch from Eichelman. Swung on, grounded back to Eichelman. Throw on to first in time for the out. He has 2 up, 2 down so far for the Doubledays. That brings up the third baseman, Mike Cervantes.
On that, the third baseman, number 5, Mike Cervantes.
Cervantes 0 for 3 yesterday, but did have a walk and was the only person to cross the plate for Auburn. So first pitch he sees tonight stays high for ball one. The 1-0 catches the outside corner, 1-1 the count. The 1-1 grounded back to the pitcher again. An amazing play. Flipped on to first in time for the third out. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Doubledays. We'll be right back to start the second inning of play here from Falcon Park. Welcome back here for the top of the second inning at Falcon Park. Leading off for the Red Wings, first baseman, designated hitter Nick Searce. Jake Danyluk out starting his second inning of work. As he starts this at bat off with the breaking ball in there for strike one. That one gets away from catcher Connor Brala. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 stays up and in. 2-1 the count now. Daniluk finds himself trying to battle back in a 3-1 count. So that one's outside, and a 5-pitch walk issued to Nick Sears. So that'll bring up the first baseman, Mike Gorman. First pitch to Gorham stays low for ball 1. One and 0 the count on Gorham. Don misses outside. 2-0. As Gorham and Sears look to their third base coach for the signs. That one stays inside and it hits him. The first 2 batters here in the second are aboard.
Third baseman number 9, Nick Wilson.
That brings up third baseman Nick Wilson. Wilson stands in, no outs. Runners on first and second. Is that one a little too inside for the liking of the home plate umpire? 1-0 the count. As Daniluk steps off and looking at the runner on second, Nick Sears. No throw, though. Fly ball right side, out of play. 1-1 the count now on Wilson. The 1-1 from Daniluk. High and outside. 2-1 the count. The 2-1 catches the inside corner. Count moves to 2-2. Two pitch, a fly ball on the right side, chopping foul, and that one will get out of play. Count stays at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch outside. And Daniluk finds himself here in a full count. Wilson, rather, finds himself in a full count from Daniluk. Full count pitch misses inside for ball 4. And the bases are loaded as Connor Brala calls time to go out and talk to the starter. That brings up left fielder Luke Piccioni. Picciotti, rather.
Number 32, Picciotti.
Picciotti stands in with no outs, bases loaded here in the top of the second inning. Red Wings still looking for their first hit. So that one misses outside. 1-0. A fly ball into center field. Charging in is Cesarini. Going back is Erickson. Erickson will make the catch on the outfield grass. And no advancement by any of the runners. That'll be the first out of this top of the second inning.
Now batting second baseman, number 19, Ray Ortiz.
That brings up the second baseman, Ray Ortiz. Bases still loaded now, 1 out. First pitch grounded. Caught by Cervantes at short. Throw on to first. In time for the double play. And for the second inning in a row, the Auburn Doubledays end the inning with a double play. An amazing play by Mike Cervantes to keep his head up, throw the ball to home, get the force, and then Brala quickly turning to first to get the force at first. We'll be right back for the Doubledays half of the second inning here from Falcon Park. Jack Eichelman out to start his second inning work here in the bottom of the second inning. First baseman Dylan McKenzie stands in as the first hitter this inning. First pitch he sees a fly ball to the right side, out of play. 0-1 the count. Second pitch fouled back. McKenzie finds himself in an 0-2 hole. The 0-2 pitch stays high. 1-2. One-two pitch low. Count evens at 2-2. That one fouled off. Count will stay at 2-2. Two and two bounces in front of the plate as the patience of McKenzie paying off. He's now in a full count.
Like, because I did the thing like you had to click the people.
The full count pitch. Low for ball 4. McKenzie draws the walk after being behind 0-2 in the count. And he is the first base runner tonight for the Doubledays. So that brings up the right fielder, Blake Murray.
The first out was a 5-2. Then the second out was a 2-3.
First pitch to Murray in there for strike 1. McKenzie gets his lead off of first.
We just have to probably do that at the end of this inning. Yeah.
That pitch in the turf. 2-2. 1-1 the count, rather.
We can go back and change it, right? I'm pretty sure you can change anything, even after it's been finalized. Like when the guy from the league texted me, he said he was changing it.
1-1 catches the outside corner. 1-2. Throw over to first. No tag. Eichelman must have thought that Dylan McKenzie was off just a little too far, as that one's fouled. Count will stay at 1-2.
So you see that double play at the very end? Oh, no, I didn't. 5, 2, 2, 3. It was showing up as
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. As Blake Murray is the first out here in this bottom of the second inning. That'll bring up the designated hitter, John Wheeler. Wheeler, the only other Doubleday yesterday to get a hit, went 1 for 3. Stands in with 1 out and a runner on first. Checks his swing. Called strike by the umpire, though. 0-1 the count. Misses low. 1-1 the count. McKenzie gets the signs from third base coach Ben Julian, as that one catches the outside corner for strike 2. One and two the count. So that one catches the outside corner, called strike 3. As John Wheeler is the second out. By the way, a strikeout here in this second inning. Brings up the catcher, Connor Brala.
Now batter the catcher, number 24, Connor Rallies.
Brala stands in, 2 out, 1 on. The first pitch to Brala. Swinging a line drive out to center field. Moving over is McDermott. He will make the catch on the run for the third out of this second inning. We'll be right back to start the third inning here from Falcon Park. Harpelani, Furlong, and McDermott due up for the Red Wings here in the top of the third inning. 0-0 still the score. As Danny Luck out for his third inning of work.
Leading off for Geneva, second baseman number 19, Ray Ortiz.
First pitch to Harpelini, fouled out of play on the right side. The 0-1 fly ball on the right side. Moving over is Murray. He'll camp under it and make the catch for the first out here in this third inning. Shortstop Charlie Furlong stands in.
Batting the shortstop number 11, Charlie Furlong.
This is the first inning that the Doubledays have retired the first batter by way of an out. In the first, it was a walk turned into a double play. And in the second, another walk turned into a double play. It's the first pitch. Furlong sees, misses for ball one. The 1-0 misses low. 2-0. Catches the outside corner. 2-1 the count. Two and one fouled. Count evens at 2-2. Two and two fouled up the first base side. Count will stay at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch from Danny Luck. Grounded to first. Played by McKenzie. He'll take it to the bag himself for the second out here in the top of the third inning. One unassisted in the scorebook. As the lineup turns over and center fielder Andrew McDermott stands in. McDermott walked back in the first. The first pitch to McDermott. In there for strike one. The 0-1 misses outside. 1-1 the count. One and one. Swung on and missed. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 fouled off. Count will stay at 1-2. The 1-2 fouled out of play on the left side.
I'll give you a few next time.
1-2 the count. Pitch swung on and missed. That one gets away from Brala. And aboard safely is McDermott after reaching on the drop third strike. That brings up the catcher, Shane Ducks. Fly out to left in the first for Ducks. Stands in with 2 outs and a runner on first. Snap throw over to first, not in time. The first pitch misses. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Inside, ball 2. The 2-0. Swinging a line drive out to left. Out of play into the Doubledays bullpen. Two and one the count. As Ducks and McDermott look down to their third base coach and get their signs. Runner takes off for second. Throw from Brala. Not in time. As McDermott will make it down to second safely with a stolen base. 3-1 the count on Ducks. The 3-1. Swinging a line drive out to left. Just foul. Count moves to full now with 2 outs and a runner on second. The full count pitch from Danny Luck. Swinging a pop fly into right center. Moving over is Murray, and he'll get there in time to make the catch for the third out here in the top of the third inning. We'll be right back for the Doubledays half of the third here from Falcon Park. Cram, Gusha, and Stenson due up for the Doubledays here in the bottom of the third inning. Caden Cram, the extra hitter today. First pitch he sees from Jack Eichelman. Misses for ball one. One note in there for strike one. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 catches the inside corner. 1-2 the count. Swinging a foul ball on the right side, out of play. One and two the count. Sowan misses just off the outside part of the plate. 2-2 the count. This looks like some action down in the Doubledays bullpen. Quiet down in Geneva's. That's a fly ball out to left. Moving over is Pichadian, out of play, just foul. Count will stay at 2-2. The ball flew off the bat there. Caden Cram going up the left field line. Just foul and bounces into the bullpen. The 2-2 pitch from Eichelman. From line drive up the first base side, foul. Another 2-2 pitch. Misses outside. Count moves to full. He's swinging a high fly ball on the third base side in foul territory. Wilson moves over. He'll make the catch just to the left of the bag for the first out of the bottom of the third inning. Brings up the left fielder, Dominic Gusha.
Now batting the left fielder, number 17, Dominic Gusha.
First pitch misses for ball one. 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1 the count. That one misses low. 2-1 the count. That one misses low. 3-1 the count now on Gusha. The 3-1. He's swinging a ground ball up the middle, and that'll get through for a base hit. Rounding the bag is Gusha, and standing aboard with the first hit of the ball game. That brings up the second baseman, Kobe Stenson. Stenson stands in, a 1-out runner on first. First pitch he sees, misses low, ball one. A throw over to first, not in time, as Gusha scrambles back. The 1-0. Misses low, 2-0. The 2-0 from Eichelman. Catches the corner, 2-1 the count. Runner takes off. Ball hit the other way down the line. Rounding second is Gusha. Waving him home is Julian. Standing on second is Stenson. And a run will score for the Doubledays, courtesy of a double from Kobe Stenson. Scoring from first is Dominic Gusha. And the Doubledays will take a 1-0 lead thanks to a double from Kobe Stenson. The lineup turns over. Cooper Erickson stands in.
Cooper Erickson.
Erickson, a ground out victim, back in the first. A ground ball up the third base side, fielded by Wilson. Throw on to first in time for the second out of the inning. Brings up center fielder Ryan Cesarini.
Number 10, Ryan Cesarini.
Cesarini, another ground out victim, back in the first. First pitch to Cesarini. Swinging a ground ball up the third base side again. Fair ball. Rounding third is Stenson. He will score. And trading places with Stenson is Cesarini, as he will get a double out of that. And the Doubledays now take a 2-0 lead. As it looks like the pitching coach from Geneva is going to go out and talk to his starter after the Doubledays string a few hits together and now take a 2-0 lead. Looks like the Geneva head coach might have gone out there to talk to the umpire about that being a fair ball. From up here, it looked like it was definitely fair. Cesarini trade places with Stenson, and Mike Cervantes, the third baseman, will stand in here with the runner on second and 2 outs. First pitch to Cervantes. Catches the outside corner for strike one. Another ground ball up the third base side, foul. Almost a great play by one of the Doubledays pitcher, Eddie Rivas, as he comes out of the dugout trying to make the play. Just under his hand, though. 0-2 the count on Cervantes. Fly ball out of play on the right side. Count stays at 0-2. The 0-2 a fly ball on the right side. Moving over is Ortiz. Coming in is Harpolini. And Ortiz will make the catch in the outfield for the third out here in the bottom of the third inning. But not before the Doubledays score 2 runs and take a 2-0 lead. We'll be right back with the 4th inning of play here from Falcon Park. New pitcher for the Doubledays here to start the 4th inning. Carson Ashby takes the mound. And the first hitter he'll face is the extra hitter, Max Hitman. Hitman lined out to second back in the first. First pitch in there for strike 1. The 0-1 misses inside. Count evens at 1-1. One fouled out of play on the right side. 1-2 the count. One misses outside. Count evens at 2-2. Gets away from the catcher, Connor Brala. Count moves to full. This looks like one up and throwing down in Geneva's bullpen as well. The full count pitch from Ashby. The swing and a miss, strike 3. Going down on strikes is Hitman.
Now batting designated hitter number 34. Nick
So that'll
Searles.
bring up the designated hitter, Nick Searce. Danny Lick went just 3 innings. No hits, no runs, 3 walks, 1 strikeout. And he hit 1 batter. As the first pitch that Searce sees will be inside for ball 1. Swinging a ground ball. Fielded by Stenson on a slide. Throw over to first. In time for the out. As on the slide, Stenson grabs it, throws it. And we'll get the second out here in the 4th inning. And that'll bring up the first baseman, Mike Gorham.
Now batting first baseman number 23. Mike Gorham.
First pitch to Gorham, skied out into left. Moving over is Erickson. Moving back is Cervantes. Erickson will call it and make the catch. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Red Wings here in the top of the 4th. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 4th inning here from Falcon Park. Leading off for the Doubledays here in the bottom of the 4th inning is first baseman Dylan McKenzie. First pitch he sees is up and in for ball 1. New pitcher for the Red Wings, Zach Garlinger, takes the ball from Jack Eichelman, who went 3 innings, gave up 3 hits and 2 runs, walked 1, struck out 2. The next pitch misses for ball 2. McKenzie won the one and only walk, and he took that walk back in the 2nd. As now finds himself in a 2-1 count. A 2-1 fly ball on the right side. Moving back is Gorman, and he will make the catch on the border of the green turf out there for the first out here in the bottom of the fourth. As right fielder Blake Murray stands in. First pitch to Murray. Swung on and missed for strike one. Oh, 1-1 the count. That one in there for strike two. And Murray quickly finds himself behind 0-2 in the count. That one misses outside. 1-2 the count. Thank you. The 1-2 from Garlinger. Misses down low. Count evens out at 2-2. The 2-2 swung on and missed for strike three as Murray goes down on strikes for the second out here in the bottom of the fourth. And that brings up the designated hitter, John Wheeler. Wheeler, a strikeout victim, back in the second. Stands in with no one on, 2 outs. That one misses, ball one. A 1-0 grounded foul up the third base side. What a play by head coach Ben Julian out there at third. As that one goes inside and that one hits the umpire. And they're going to have to take a second after that one. Home plate umpire in quite some pain. So that one looks like it might have got him on the wrist. And he's going to talk to the Doubledays trainer here. Looks all right. Looks like he was holding his helmet with it for a little bit, opening and closing his hand. And a round of applause from the Doubledays fans. Looks like he's good to stay in here. And Wheeler's going to stand back in as the home plate umpire takes his spot back behind Shane Ducks. 2-1 the count here with 2 outs, no one on. Bottom of the fourth inning. That one, the line drive out to center. And McDermott will make the catch for the third out here in the bottom of the fourth. We'll be right back to start the fifth inning here from Falcon Park. Leading off for the Red Wings, third baseman rather, Nick Wilson. Ashby out starting his second inning work.
Wilson.
The first pitch from Ashby. Swinging a fly ball out to left field. Moving back is Gusha. And it'll drop on the warning track. Rounding second is Wilson. And he will make it into third base safely. I believe that'll go in as an error to Gusha, as it hit off of his glove out there in left field. As that brings up the left fielder, Luke Picciotti, with no outs and a runner on third. First pitch in there for strike one. 0-1 the count. And just misses outside. 1-1 the count. 1-1. Misses inside. 2-1. Looks like two people throwing up in Geneva's bullpen. No one yet out in Auburn's. That one's fouled off. Count evens at 2-2.
I was going to say Jordan hit the glass.
The 2-2 from Ashby. Misses low. That one gets away from Brala, but not far enough for Wilson to get home. Looks like he wanted to make an attempt, but realized slowed down a little bit. Didn't quite make it as far back as he would have liked. Full count here on Picciotti. That one's fouled back, and the count will stay full. Another full count pitch here from Ashby. And catches the outside corner, called strike three. And a flip of the bat from Picciotti. He thought he was walking down to first, but home plate umpire pulls the ripcord for strike three for the first out here in the fifth inning. That one brings up second baseman Ray Ortiz with one out and a runner on third, as he grounds the first one to second baseman Kobe Stenson. Throw on to first in time for the out, but that'll get the run home for Geneva, and that'll cut the Doubledays lead down to just one run.
Right fielder number 2, Eli Harpellini.
Brings up right fielder Eli Harpellini.
Run scored.
First pitch to Harpellini misses for ball one. Harpellini flew out to right, back in the third inning. The 1-0 misses high for ball two. 2-0, misses inside. Harpelani finds himself ahead in the count, 3-0. That one in there, 3-1 the count. Three and one misses low. As Harpelani draws the walk. That'll bring up the shortstop, Charlie Furlong. Furlong grounded out to first. Back in the third. Stands in now, 2 outs, runner on first. First pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 the count. In there for strike 1, 1-1. The 1-1. Swinging a line drive. Caught by a jumping Kobe Stenson for the third out of the top of the 5th inning. Stenson having an amazing day defensively and nothing to be shy about on offense either, as he is one of 2 RBI holders, and he scored the first run for Auburn. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 5th here after the break. Leading off for the Doubledays this inning, catcher Connor Brala. Cram and Gusha do up behind him. Brala flew out to center, back in the second. So first pitch to Brala. Inside, that one hits him. Brala not in a rush to get out of the way of that one. He'll take the hit by pitch and make his way down to first, as Garlinger, still the pitcher, out starting his second inning of work. Brings up the extra hitter, Caden Cram. No outs, runner on first. As that one misses for ball 1. As Cram and Brala look down to head coach Ben Julian and get the sign. The 1-0. Swinging a line drive up the third base side, out of play. 1-1 the count on Cram. The 1-1 to Cram. In there for strike 2. 1-2 the count. That one's grounded. Caught by a diving Nick Wilson over the head of the shortstop, trying to turn the double play, as Brala will make his way to third. Sliding into second safely is Caden Cram, as that'll go in as possibly a single with an error. That'll go in as a single and a throwing error on the third baseman. That brings up the left fielder, Dominic Gusha. Gusha stands in, no outs, runners on second and third. First pitch to Gusha. In there for strike 1. Gusha had the first hit of the ball game with a single back in the third. Would later come around to score as that one stays high for ball 1. 1-1 the count on Gusha. He's swinging a grounder past a diving Ray Ortiz. Scoring is Brala. Scoring is Cram. Standing on first with another single is Dominic Gusha, with a 2 RBI single here in the bottom of the 5th inning. As that'll bring up second baseman Kobe Stenson. The Doubledays double their lead, double their score rather. 4-1 here in Auburn. And it looks like the pitching coach Zach Crane out there to talk to his reliever.
Yeah, he was like, all dogs are barking in the neighborhood. A lot of stupid double days doing the stupid double days doing the fireworks. It was a Friday night. Yeah, get real. It was like really like 8 o'clock. It was like late.
Kobe Stenson, holder of the first RBI of the game with the double back in the third, and some amazing defensive plays today. He stands in with a runner on first, no outs here in the bottom of the 5th, as that one's inside for ball 1. And 1-0 the count on Stenson as he swings through that one. 1-1 the count. The 1-1, swinging a grounder up the third base side, just out of the reach of head coach Ben Julian. As that'll move the count to 1-2.
That was no pitch.
The count will stay at 1-1. That one in the books as a no pitch. The 1-1 stays low. 2-1 the count now on Stenson. Grounded up the third base side, foul. A little softer. Head coach Ben Julian can make the play on that one. 2-2 the count now on Stenson. The 2-2 from Garlinger. Misses low. Stenson stands in now with a full count. Runner on first is Dominic Gusha. As Garlinger will step off. The full count pitch. Swinging a ground ball up the first base side. That'll get through the infield. Rounding second is Gusha, and he will stay at third. Another hit from Kobe Stenson. This time a single will put runners on the corners for the shortstop, Cooper Erickson.
Now batting shortstop, number 16, Cooper Erickson.
Erickson 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts, looking to turn that around here with runners on the corners. But it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. We'll have more information on our new pitcher when he's done warming up. New pitcher for Geneva, Zach Stadahar, takes over. Garlinger going just 1 inning, giving up 3 hits, 2 runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. The first batter that Stadahar will face is Cooper Erickson. First pitch misses for ball 1. Want to know the count on Cooper Erickson. Swinging a fly ball out to left. Going back is Picciotti on the track, and he'll jump and make the catch. Tagging from third is Gusha, and he will score a sacrifice fly for Cooper Erickson. Staying on first base is Kobe Stenson, and that brings up center fielder Ryan Cesarini. Cesarini stands in, 1 out, runner on first. Cesarini doubled back in the third. First pitch, Cesarini sees is outside for ball 1. Throw over to first. Check on Stenson. Not in time. So he'll slide back in safely. One and 0. Still the count at the plate on Cesarini. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1 from Stadahar. Misses outside. 2-1. As Cesarini and Stenson get their signs from head coach Ben Julian. A swing. Must have been a dead ball or foul ball. 2-2 the count. The 2-2 to Cesarini. Throw over to first. Not in time. Stenson dives back in safely. Cesarini checks his swing at the plate. The appeal down to the umpire says he did not go. Cesarini stands in now with a full count and a runner on first here with 1 out. As Stenson takes off for second. And Cesarini fouls that one off. Count stays full on Cesarini. As throw over to first, not in time. Stenson sort of leaning that way. Probably saw that one coming after he took off for second on the last pitch. The 3-2 stays low. Ball 4. Cesarini draws the walk. So that puts runners on first and second for the third baseman, Mike Cervantes.
Now batting the third baseman, number 5, Mike Cervantes.
Cervantes, a ground out and a fly out so far today. As that one stays inside and hits him. And that'll load the bases for the first baseman, Dylan McKenzie. McKenzie stands in a walk and a fly out so far today. Stands in with the bases loaded, only 1 out. First pitch he sees stays inside for ball 1. Fouls back. 1-1 the count.
No, it's up for 5.
The 1-1 misses outside. 2-1 the count now on McKenzie rather. Cervantes the runner on first. The 2-1 misses inside. McKenzie finds himself ahead 3-1 in the count. The 3-1 misses outside, ball 4, and then a walk and a run as the Doubledays move their lead up to 6-1. As it looks like Shane Ducks is going to take a minute to go out and talk to his pitcher right now before he faces right fielder Blake Murray. Bases loaded, still only 1 out for Murray. Murray 2 strikeouts so far today. The first one he sees misses, ball 1. The 1-0. Swinging a fly ball out to left center field. Moving over is McDermott. He will get there in time. Tagging from third is Cesarini. He will score. A sac fly for Blake Murray. Five runs so far this inning for the Doubledays. Runners on first and second for the designated hitter, John Wheeler. Two outs, 2 on for Wheeler. Strikeout and a flyout. First pitch he sees misses. Ball 1. 1-0 the count on Wheeler. That one's in there, 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Swinging a high fly ball on the right side. Moving over is Ducks, and it'll just barely stay in play, and he'll make the catch for the 3rd out here in the 5th inning. Not before the Doubledays score 5. We'll be right back to start the 6th inning here from Falcon Park. Leading off this top of the 6th inning, the leadoff hitter for the Red Wings, center fielder Andrew McDermott. McDermott was a strikeout victim but reached on the pass ball back in the 3rd and walked in the 1st. First pitch he sees is strike 1. Ashby out, starting his 3rd inning of work. The 0-1 from Ashby misses outside, 1-1. One and one in there, strike 2. One and two misses outside. Count evens at 2-2. Two and two, fouled straight back. Count will stay at 2-2. The 2-2 from Ashby. Another foul ball. As Ashby will get a new baseball and get back on the rubber for another 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 3 for Ashby as McDermott goes down on strikes, bringing up the catcher, Shane Ducks. Ducks 0 for 2, 2 flyouts so far. First pitch to Ducks. In there for strike 1. That one misses. 1-1 the count now on Ducks. One warming up down in Auburn's bullpen. One warming up in Geneva's as well. A fly ball into right field. Camping under it is Murray, and he'll make the catch for the second out here in the top of the 6th inning. Brings up the extra hitter for tonight's game, Max Hittman. A line out and a strikeout. Stands in, no one on, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. First pitch misses, ball 1. The 1-0. Misses just high. Ball 2. The 2-0 from Ashby. Misses low. Ball 3. Ashby finds himself on the wrong side of a 3-0 count. Swinging a foul ball, 3-1. The 3-1. Inside corner. The count moves to full. A full count pitch from Ashby. Misses outside, ball 4. Hitman draws a walk.
Hitter number 34, Nick Surse.
Brings up Nick Surse, the designated hitter. 2 outs, runner on first. First pitch to Surse. In there for strike 1. The 0-1, swinging a fly ball on the left side. Moving over is Cervantes, and it'll get out of play. An amazing catch by a fan as he reaches back and grabs it with one hand. 0-2 the count. The 0-2 from Ashby. Throw over to first. Not in time. The 0-2 from Ashby. Checks his swing. Did not go. Runner makes his way to second on the pass ball. Field umpire says he did not go on the check swing. One and two the count. Coach Julian voicing his displeasure on the call by the field umpire. The 1-2 pitch from Ashby. Swinging a grounder up the first base side, foul. Count stays at 1-2. Ashby gets set for another 1-2 pitch. Swinging a grounder, foul up the first base side. Ashby gets a new baseball and gets ready for yet another 1-2 pitch.
Yeah, it was just crazy stretch.
1-2 from Ashby stays low. Count evens at 2-2. Count moves to 3-2. Rather. And the full count pitch from Ashby. A swing and a foul ball. Count stays full. Another full count pitch from Ashby. Line drive foul up the first base side. Quite the at-bat from Nick Searce, the designated hitter. The count stays full. That one in there, called strike 3. Ashby gets the strikeout for the third out here in the 6th inning. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 6th here in just a moment. Studihar out to start his 2nd inning of work. And the first hitter he'll face this inning is Connor Brala. Brala was hit last inning by a pitch and flew out back in the 2nd. First pitch this inning, a fly ball on the right side, foul, and out of play. Count starts at 0-1. Still one throwing down in Geneva's bullpen, one in Auburn's as well. The 0-1 to Brala. Up and in for ball 1. A swing and a miss on that one. 1-2 the count on Brala. One and two stays inside. Count evens at 2-2. Two and two in there, called strike 3. Brala goes down on strikes for the first out here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Adding the EH to the 32
brings up Caden Cram. Singled last inning, flew out in the third. That's the first pitch he sees. He swings through for strike one. No one on, one out. Here in the bottom of the sixth inning. That one stays inside. 1-1 the count. Swinging a line drive up the third base side, just foul. One and two the count on Cram. That one just misses the outside corner. Count evens back up at 2-2. Two and two. Fly ball out to center field. Moving over is McDermott. Moving back is Ortiz. Ortiz will make the catch. For the second out here in the bottom of the sixth inning. As Dominic Gusha stands in. 2 singles on the day for Gusha. First pitch to Gusha inside, ball one. The 1-0. Inside, that one gets him. As Gusha will make his way down to first. And the second baseman, Kobe Stenson, stands in. A single and a double on the day for Stenson. Stands in with runner on first and 2 outs here in the bottom of the sixth inning. First pitch stays high, ball one. The 1-0, swinging a foul ball straight back, 1-1 the count now on Stenson. Stenson, a stellar day at the dish and in the field, making some spectacular plays while having a 2-for-2 day. The 1-1 from Studahar stays high for ball 2. Two and 1 the count on Stenson. That one inside, ball 3. Stenson ahead in the count, 3-1. Stenson and Gusha looking down third base to get the signs. The next one catches the top corner. Count moves to full. A full count pitch from Studahar. Swinging a grounder to the third baseman, Wilson. Throw on to first in time for the out. And Stenson is retired for the first time today. And we'll be right back to start the 7th inning of play here from Falcon Park. New pitcher for the Doubledays, number 27, Ryan Bailey, stands in. Takes the ball from Carson Ashby, who went 3 innings, no hits, 1 run unearned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. And the first batter that Bailey will face is the first baseman, Mike Gorham. First pitch, strike 1. A swing and a miss for strike 2. That one 89 miles an hour on the pitch speed. Inside, ball 1. Brala thought it caught the corner, not quite. 1-2 the count on Gorham. Swinging a grounder back up the middle. Bailey loses his footing, a base hit. As that'll bring up the third baseman, Nick Wilson. Wilson got to third on an error from outfielder Dominic Gusha and was hit by a pitch so far today. Stands in now, no outs, runner on first. As that one gets away from Brala, throw off target as Gorham will make his way to second on the pass ball. Runner on second, no outs now for Wilson. That one in there for strike 1. Count evens at 1-1. The 1-1 from Bailey. In there for strike 2. 1-2 the count. One and two, swung on and missed for strike 3. A little bit of fluctuation in pitch speed there, went from 86 to 72. As Wilson goes down on strikes for the first out of the 7th inning. And Luke Picciotti stands in, the left fielder. 1 out, 1 on. First pitch he sees misses. 1-0. That one's grounded foul up the first base side. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1 misses low for ball 2. Two and 1 the count now. Picciotti hits that one, fly ball on the left side and out of play. Count evens at 2-2. The 2-2 from Bailey. In there, called strike 3. Second strikeout and second out of the inning for Ryan Bailey. As that brings up the second baseman, Ray Ortiz.
Now batting second baseman, number 19, Ray Ortiz.
The first pitch to Ortiz. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Runner on second, 2 outs for Ortiz. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a fly ball out to center field. Camping under it is Cesarini. He will make the catch for the 3rd out of this 7th inning. Time to stretch here in Auburn, middle of the 7th. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 7th after the break. New pitcher for the Red Wings here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Orion Daly takes over for Zach Studahar. Studahar went 2 innings, didn't give up a hit, was in while a run was scored, but that run is credited to Garlinger. Gave up 2 walks and 1 strikeout, hit 2 batters. First batter he'll face is Cooper Erickson. First pitch inside for ball 1. One misses low. 2-0 the count on Erickson. Swinging a line drive out to center. Moving over is McDermott. He will not get there in time. And the first hit of the night for Cooper Erickson is a single. Brings up left fielder Ryan Cesarini. Cesarini walked in his last appearance, has a double and a ground out today. First pitch to Cesarini stays outside. Ball 1. The 1-0. Inside 2-0. Erickson, quite the lengthy lead off of first. Did have a stolen base back in the home opener. The 2-0 pitch from Daly catches the outside corner. 2-1 the count. That one stays high. Cesarini ahead in the count, 3-1. The 3-1 catches the outside corner. Full count on Cesarini. No outs, runner on first. Erickson takes off for a second as that is outside for ball 4. And Cesarini draws the walk. Puts runners on first and second. No outs for third baseman Mike Cervantes. Cervantes was hit by a pitch back in the 5th inning. Also has a ground out and a fly out today. First pitch to Cervantes, grounded past Wilson at third. Rounding third is Erickson. He will score an RBI single for Mike Cervantes. Runners on first and second now. Still no outs for the first baseman, Dylan McKenzie, who walked back in the 5th. The first pitch to McKenzie. In there for strike 1. That one's a fly ball, broken bat out to center. Rounding third is Cesarini. He will score, and an RBI single from Dylan McKenzie on the broken bat single. As it looks like the pitching coach from Geneva going to go out and talk to his reliever as Blake Murray gets ready to take his swings. Had a sac fly back in the 5th and 2 strikeouts today. And it looks like 2 people up and throwing down in Geneva's bullpen. Runners on first and second, still no outs. The first pitch to Murray misses for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss from Murray evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 misses low, gets away from Ducks behind the plate. The runners will advance 1 base each and putting runners on second and third for Blake Murray.
Outscoring on opponents like 20-2 right now.
At home.
Past two games.
Oh, yeah, right.
No, past two games. 20-2 plus 20 for the
The 2-1, a swing and a fly ball into left center. Going back is McDermott. He'll make the catch. Tagging from third is Cervantes. He will score. Sliding into third is McKenzie. 10-1 the score now here at Falcon Park. Runner on third, 1 out here for John Wheeler. That one up and in for ball 1. Runner on third, 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. That one misses outside. 2-0 the count.
I'm gonna throw up the graphic. It's just like
A swing and a line drive out to left. Foul into the Doubledays bullpen. 2-1 the count now. The 2-1 from Daly. Checks his swing, called strike. Count evens at 2-2. Two and two grounded foul up the third base side. Count will stay at 2-2.
one more run. Minor league teammates out there. El Paso Chihuahua. Let's get a fly ball. There's a Jacksonville jumbo shrimp.
Another 2-2 pitch from Daly. Outside, ball 3, full count now. Full count pitch misses, ball 4. Wheeler draws the walk. Puts runners on the corners for the catcher, Connor Brala. Doubledays 1 run away from ending this game the same way they ended the home opener with the 10-run rule. 10-1. One more run would put the Doubledays up by 10. Brala, strikeout victim last inning, is the first pitch he sees this inning is a strike. 0-1 the count on Brala. Swing and a high fly ball. The right side of the infield, moving over is Ortiz. He will make the catch. Little fake out there from McKenzie at third. Took his first few steps serious, but retreating back to third. As that brings up the extra hitter, Caden Cram. Cram flew out last inning, singled the inning before that, and flew out in the third. First pitch swings through for strike 1. The 0-1 to Cram. Misses outside. 1-1 the count. That one gets away from the catcher Ducks. Scoring is Dylan McKenzie. And that looks like it'll be the ball game. Doubledays win 11-1 on the wild pitch. Doubledays win on that. Doubledays using 3 pitchers, respectively. Geneva using 4. Doubledays are on the road tomorrow in Batavia, back home on Wednesday the 8th, taking on the Jamestown Tarp Skunks. I'm Braden York. Hope to see you back here on the Doubledays YouTube channel on Wednesday.